It's that time of the year again where we see new software releases. I don't know about you, but more than hardware releases, the software releases excite me the most because maybe because I'm working on software, but every time this time of the year, right, June, when we actually see new software released from Apple, WWDC 2020 WWDC is probably the one of the best WWDCs that will go down in history because it was all virtual, and that was the time when they actually started and they actually showcased to us what is possible when you go all virtual, and they never went back, and we don't even want them to go back because of how good the production has become. Maybe their Apple TV is giving them this kind of skill set to produce the content like this, but I'm really liking the way they're doing it. So this year WWDC, it's happening on June 7th. So in India, maybe we'll see it in the night, 10:30, 11 o'clock, 10:30 in the night. It's gonna be more than an hour event. I believe I think it'll be around one and a half hour. So they have sent out this invites. Usually, right, they actually give some sort of hint in all their invitations. Every time there will be some sort of hint. So some people actually predicting that this person over here, the glasses are reflecting some sort of code. And I was actually listening to a podcast where they were mentioning that there are references to the M1X chip here. I'm not able to see it, but some people are actually saying that there is a reference to M1X. So let me know if you are seeing a reference to M1X. So indicating that it's not just a software release event. So they might be releasing the hardware as well. The long-awaited Pro machines for the MacBook, and also probably an iMac, which is better than the current M1 iMac. So we are expecting the M1X chip, which has almost 12 CPU cores. 10 of which is high performance cores and 2 are high efficiency cores. But the real upgrade comes in terms of graphics performance, because these Pro machines, they actually need more graphics power, because professionals, video editors, they all want graphics. So they are actually I heard they're putting about 32 graphics cores in the M1X or M2 or whatever it's going to be called. So it is going to be very, it's a massive jump from M1. M1 was already powerful, right? So M1X it's a big jump. So 32 graphics cores. I don't know if it is going to equate to the current dedicated graphics from AMD that they are putting on the 16-inch MacBook Pros, but 32 is really promising, and they are really looking forward to jump miles ahead of the competition. There's no competition at this point. So if they are releasing M1X with 32 graphics power, maybe I'll think about upgrading my MacBook Air. So I still like my MacBook Air. There's nothing that I cannot do with it. I've been coding on it. I've been watching, all kinds of videos. I've been editing videos. I've been editing audio, recording, and you're seeing this. All this is happening on the M1 MacBook Air, and it doesn't even break a sweat. My 16-inch MacBook Pro, when I connect to a monitor, it actually, it starts, the fans actually run and the temperature goes really high just by connecting a monitor to it. If the temperature is going high, I don't know what they're doing. What Intel was doing, I'm not sure. This M1 MacBook Air, it is able to connect to a monitor. I'm able to connect to all the peripherals using a dongle, but it's not even getting, it's not even getting warm. So a lot of expectations coming for the M1 or the M2, whatever they end up calling it, M1X or the M2. You are going to be blown away by its performance just because of the fact that it has 32 graphics cores. And this is for the pro people out there. See you in the next video.